If the month of December makes you think it's time to put away the boat, you would be right. But go figure that's not what Dave thinks. No, Dave and his pal Simon the Iceman Frost layer up for a cold December bass fishing trip to Mother Erie.
Oh, fish! Why my hand inside the wrong hand? Look at the size of this freak, dude! Oh,
In a land like no other. On a lake like you've never seen. Well, maybe you've seen lakes like this, but there is an angler so great, he once set the hook so hard he turned a smallmouth into a largemouth. He can unscramble an egg. He made his first cast at the age of 3 and it landed yesterday. We join him to chronicle one day on one lake. This is Facts of Fishing, the show. Here we go. Welcome to Facts of Fishing, the show. Brought to you by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. Abu Garcia for life. Yamaha, Conquer Water. Live Target, lifelike lures. Action Car and Truck Accessories, the right customer experience. Berkeley, catch more fish. And Phoenix Bass Boats, experience the Phoenix difference.
Two types of people go bass fishing in December. The incredibly insane, or maybe they're geniuses. Only the day will tell. First one. Oh, there you go. There's a fish. As we were talking. Oh, it's a giant dude. That's December bass fishing. Nice. Look at the size of that freak. Oh. I didn't even have my rods rigged yet.
Nice. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come. First fish of the day. This is why we come out in December. Battle waves, battle cold, catch fish like this.
I mean, people might laugh at you on the way to the lake. I mean, at the gas station this morning, people are like, what are you doing, storing your boat? But December bass fishing, as Simon just proved in what, 7 seconds? Well, okay, let's give him 12 seconds. 12 seconds into the show, Simon proved that a trip to Lake Erie, although you gotta do a lot of special things, you gotta wear in the big suit to keep safe and stuff like that out here, it is well worth it. The anglers fished for another 12 hours and did not catch a damn thing. Shh. That's how it happens. Facts of Fishing is kind of like a pilot show. You know, when you tune in, you're like, it's gonna be great. And then it comes to air and it's like, it's a big letdown.
This segment is brought to you by Abu Garcia for life.
Fish aren't biting. Best thing to do. Just act like you don't care. Start cleaning up your boat. Oops. And if they were good fish, they would have bit. Whole arse is ripped out of my pants. It's true. Ripped the arse out of my pants. Doing the Lake Erie dance. There's a draft in my pants. Anyone got a needle and thread? Not a chance. Hole in my pants. It's not gonna stop me. I mean, a lot of sports, a lot of guys They'd shut her down, not me. I'll play hurt.
Fish! Fish on.
Oh yeah, yeah, you can do that too.
Oh, she's gonna jump. No, Bass realized it's too darn cold up here. Didn't want to jump. Okay.
Whoa, it's taking line, dude. Oh, fish. Ah, my hand is on the wrong hand.
Go up front, buddy.
Double.
Oh, I can't believe I insulted that fish and didn't say it was big.
Lake Erie. Look at the size of this freak, dude. Oh, dude. It's a big fish, dude.
I'm all tangled.
Oh, wow. This is a freak.
That is a monster.
Big fish, here he comes.
And
Boom. Oh,
help.
look at the size of that fish right there.
I'm actually feeling a little embarrassed right now.
They laughed at me at the gas station. Who's laughing now at the size of that freak?
So this is about pushing 4 pounds, 3.5, and Conan. So let me let little Peanut go.
Look at that freak. He's a big, big small jaw right there. Oh. There he is. That's why feel is so important. I mean, you're going across that sand and it feels like I got nothing. And then as soon as you start to feel that rock, that's where those fish are sitting. And this very fish, or maybe another fish, you know, it's hard to tell whether it was him or a fish grouped up with him, nudged it. Oh, that's a good one again. And way too often, you know, a fish nudges it, and the theory is I'll just crank him back into the boat. And if you do that, there's no shot that fish is gonna come back. Like this dude did. Look at this fish. Prime example of, I think, a fish that max scent really just helps you. Look at this fish. Blind in one eye. So you gotta believe, you know, a fish that doesn't have that sense adopts his nose and smelling a lot more.
The rods in today's episode were threaded using the RTD rod threading device.
You know, Simon, we've caught a lot of big fish together. We've never caught an 8 on camera though, so
No, we haven't.
we should do that.
Get
Imagine
eight?
that, an 8-pound largemouth and an 8-pound smallmouth in the same season.
That would be awesome.
We'd be done.
Yep, have to retire because it ain't gonna get any better. Unless we went for 9s.
I'd like to know where we go for that.
Just missed one. Oh, yeah, we're just coming across that rock now. Just felt it.
Oh, there's a fish.
Yep, right on the edge of that rock pile.
Oh, another good one too, Simon. What do we got? It's like a bulldogging.
Well, that's probably why. That is a big fish again.
Another good one. I don't want to touch the lake. The lake is evil this time of year. But if that's evil, I'll take it. Evil because it makes you do an evil, evil laugh. Smoke that little flatworm. Let him go. Get on out of here. First one. What do you got there?
I don't know, she's slowly coming. Oh, it's a nice fish. You know what? Any fish, right before you put the boat away, is a nice fish. This fish thinks it's still summer. I'm not as brave as you, Dave. I'm gonna net him.
Okay.
And as long as he doesn't do the net dance, I should be, oh, there we go, forget it.
And you knocked my drink over
And
again.
knock your drink over. As I was saying, he did that big thrash in the net. Now I could spend the next 5 minutes trying to untangle it. A lot of people do. Just pull it out, slide it back in, lock it. It's a lot faster doing that than it is trying to untangle it and get back to more fishing. I think I just missed one.
I did too.
Just pulled it, didn't really hit it.
There he is.
Not a big one.
The big one's looking at mine.
Definitely not a big one.
Good Lord, surfing. It is. It's going to be the exact opposite of a good fishing show. They started off catching giants, and then they got smaller. Felt a little nudge again. Come on back. There he is again. It's amazing. Felt that nudge, and I didn't pull that bait out of that area, and he came back. Or another one came back. That's, you know, that's
Yep.
the whole deal this time of year. These fish are grouped up. Oh, another tanker. Whew. December bass fishing out on Lake Erie. You know, it closes on the Canadian side, but there's a catch and release season out here. And there is some giants swimming in this body of water this time of year. You just gotta bundle up and be careful. I mean, be safe. You know, this is no joking matter. You got cold water out of here. You gotta take precautions. You know, this is the kind of trip where you launch a boat and run across the lake. I mean, we take our time getting there because if you don't, you're gonna be frozen when you get there anyways. But it may take a little while to get there. You may have to wear an ungodly amount of layers. But the fish, they make it all worthwhile. Realize our two biggest fish were our first two?
Yes.
It's the exact opposite thing you're supposed to do when you're shooting a fishing show. This show is gonna suck. He just caught him early.
Actually, let me come over here. I got a lot of line out.
Okay. You're going over? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I better land this fish.
Interrupted by a fish. Another thing, I mean, that happens a lot. You go to move, you know what I mean? Like, I honestly think that fish was
He was following it.
and when you moved, you either put slack in your line or changed the direction.
Ooh, a little guy.
Baby bass.
The little guy was aggressive. Yeah, just a little peanut.
Dirt. That's a fish. That's a fish. Come here, dude.
Oh, dude.
I don't know what I did wrong there, Simon.
I don't know.
If you'd like to experience your own Great Lakes Smallmouth Smash Fest, contact Simon the Iceman Frost at simonfrost.ca. This segment is brought to you by Hook Performance Fishing.
Nice feeling rock.
Started.
Oh, I just had one. He may have robbed me. Drop it down just in case.
There we go.
As soon as you feel the good rock.
Yep. Oh my.
Biggie?
Thinks he is.
That's a pretty decent one, dude.
That's pretty big. Yeah, I'll go for the net.
I'd say.
That's a really good one. Not Conan size, but pretty good. Look at that hook, the way that penetrated that tough lip. Straight through.
One of the real keys with this type of fishing and the way these fish are set up this time of year is just getting your bait down there quick. And that's why we're using extremely light braid, you know, at 6-8 pound test braid. You know, the thinner your line, the quicker it gets down there. And also, sometimes when you go drop shot and you're gonna throw kind of a, you know, a lighter weight because you don't want that fish to feel it. But the most important thing is to get that bait down there. And I'm throwing a 1/2 ounce tungsten drop shot weight. A lot of people don't use tungsten when they're drop shotting. Big mistake. It gives you so much more feel. It's just a much more dense metal. So the harder something is down there, the more it translates up your line. And a 1/2 ounce, because I want to get it down there in a hurry. You know, if you're fishing in 40 feet of water, there is no fish, for the most part, between 0 and 38 feet. You know, they're all down in that bottom 2 feet. So get your bait down there as quick as possible.
Fish.
Good one?
Feels a good one.
You let me know if you need me to get off my butt.
Oh, yes it is.
It's a giant perch.
That's a huge perch.
Dude, look at the size of that perch.
And you get a lot of different fish out here. We've got walleye today, bass, jumbo perch. Awesome fishery. And it's his lucky day.
All right, fish. If I can hook setting for dummies. It's not big. There, he's off.
That's the release we want on those 1 pounders, 2 pounders.
Yeah.
There he is.
Nice.
Just a little shake. Just a little bit of action to get him going.
Good one, dude.
This one's been working out.
Let me know if you need the net.
You can hear how cold it is on the line.
Yeah.
It's just, it's exactly the way I feel right now. Dave, I can't move this fish.
You want me to reel him in for you?
Not yet.
I mean, I'll do
I haven't
it.
tapped out yet.
I'm not a proud man.
Oh my goodness. Now, hopefully he's bigger than 1.5 pounds or I'm gonna be really embarrassed.
He's bigger.
That is a big walleye.
Giant walleye. Oh, good God. Oh, good God. This is the kind of fish that Al Linder freaks out about.
That's a pretty good one.
It's a big walleye. Look at the size of that walleye, dude. That is a giant. That's an Al Linder walleye. They're stacked like cordwood. Look at the size of that freak panda. I mean, I'm man enough to hold another man's fist, but that right there is a good eye. A giant eye. Simon, take your fish. It's extremely cold.
Yeah, fish like this, I mean, nothing tastes better than Lake Erie walleye, but big one like that, let her go. Let her spawn next spring.
Simon, that was a big eye, a giant eye. They're stacked like cordwood down there. I get excited, I don't know.
That was a good fish.
There's a fish.
At least we saw him.
When you get on them, they're usually grouped up. I mean, look at all the different fish we've caught today. We've caught walleye, perch, oh, big dark one. Look at the size of this smallmouth. And they all got one thing in common. A little disease called giganticism. Let me get around you, Simon. We'll do a little dance with this dude. Come here, dude. He got smaller when he got to the surface. Gonzo. Every single one of them munching the flat one. There's fish.
We're sitting right on a rock pile right now.
Oh, he's starting to get bigger.
Could be a good
He was
one.
totally just
That's a good one.
No, I'd take that.
Oh, yes.
December bass. You coming to me? Look at the color of them. What's your take on color, Simon? Why is this fish that color?
Because the water's dirty, so they pale up. They get much lighter.
How pale that fish is. But like Simon said, look at the color of the water. Those fish change with that watercolor. I mean, if you were to take that fish, there he goes, and throw it in a live well, it would darken right up. I mean, those fish change. They're chameleons. And really makes you think of things. If chameleons really worked, you know, if they were really doing their job effectively, would we even know what they are? Think about it.
Dave and Simon fished for 7 hours, made 77 drifts, and caught 24 fish. That's it for the score. Now time for the facts. Dave caught all his fish on a Berkeley Powerbait MaxScent flatworm, rigged on a Trokar TK150 drop shot hook with a Wu Tungsten half-ounce tear drop shot weight. Fished with an Abu Garcia Fantasista Premier spinning rod, paired with an Abu Garcia MG Extreme spinning reel spooled up with 8-pound test Berkeley X5 braided line with a 6-pound test Berkeley 100% fluorocarbon leader. And that's the facts.